Welcome back to Truth Quest. My name is Aaron Moriarity. I will be your host, and we're going to go on a quest for truth together. How are you doing, friends? I've had a challenging time, let me tell you. I guess I'm allergic to amoxicillin, and I've renamed it. It's no longer amoxicillin in this household. I'm going to call it from now on the devil pill. Yes, the devil pill, because it's been something else, friends. I hope that you don't ever have a problem like I had these last couple days. Terrible itching rash everywhere. And it's been something else. So I'm very drained of energy. And so I'm sorry. Just feeling very, very drained. Boy. Now I know what a lot of people go through. I've never had this rash type thing before. And I know what other people are going through now. So I hope you're all having a wonderful Friday evening. We're going to make the best of it here. And luckily, there's no real rash on my face. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for that. Let me see the chat over here. And let's see here. Oh, my goodness. A lot of people here. Well, hello, Catherine Weiss. And look at that. Emily. Hello, Emily. Good to see you here as well. And look at that. Mud Rabbit is here. Hello, Mud Rabbit. Welcome to the program. And let's see. Peggy Dancer. Hello, Peggy Dancer. Good to see you here. And boy, look who else just snuck in. Mr. Dark Brain himself. Hello, Dark Brain. Well, folks, I talked to Johnny B the other night, and he's busy tonight. He can't make it to the show tonight. He's working, doing some work for some friends. He's a good guy. But I made his day the other day, I think, because I told him I found my Isn't It Posh tape. And it was from 1989. Now, we've established around that time period, a little before those songs were created, either 88 or 89. And so that's good news. And still looking forward to when I can finally announce when Pepe's going to be here. But he is going to be here in the near future, in about a month or so. So let's look forward to that. And let's see what we have in store for you today. What do we have on the docket? What is it? Can it be? Can it be? Yeah, I still have to have not resolved the issue I've been having. So here it is, folks. YouTube just cut out my last comment. Oh no, really? What did you comment? Well, I guess you can't say what you commented about. Here's something. 6 never Trump rhinos caught up in the FTX money laundering scandal each received the maximum donations allowed by law. Mitt Romney, Ben Sasse, is that how you say it? Richard Burr, Bill Cassidy, Susan Collins, and Lisa Murkowski. How do you like that? Those basically are Democrats. There's no difference. Zero difference. They're actually worse than Democrats because you can't count on them. They're imposters. You repeated it. Oh, you're watching our Right Side Broadcasting? This is what you posted? Well, we'll make it, put it up in Oh, you've got a rash too? Oh man. Yeah. It's it's nasty, man. It was all over my buttocks. It was horrible. Itchy and lumpy and just it's starting to, like, the raised patches aren't so raised anymore. But I'm trying to drink a lot of water and eat lots of fruit. Now, when I called the doctor this morning, or the nurse, they wanted me to come into the urgent care. Well, they wanted to give me more pills. Sorry, that's what got me in this mess. Hello? I don't know. you know, wow. My son is allergic to amoxicillin too. And I told the doctor that. But I used to always get penicillin. Did they stop making that? What's the deal? I don't know. This is not medical advice, by the way. It's just my own personal struggle here. But yes, Peggy Dancer, I feel very bad for you. I know what you're going through, and it's horrible. They said, oh, if you go into the emergency care, urgent care, they can give you something like an EpiPen. Well, I don't want an EpiPen. Oh, that can stop the itching. Well, wouldn't just not taking any more pills and just, trying to eat and drink things to make your system go a little faster, wouldn't that be the best way to get it out? Instead of pumping yourself full of more chemicals? I don't know. Can't take penicillin either? Just eat some moldy bread. Same thing, right? Just kidding. Don't do that, folks. Yes, let's keep our prayers going for Peggy Dancer. Heal you right up. Yes, so that's good old Mitt Romney. Who names their kid Mitt, honestly, now? I don't know. Let's name him George. No. How about Mitt? Good idea. Mitt. Great name for a kid. Mitt. Yeah, let's name the kid Mitt. What, was he born in Michigan? Which case he should have been called Mitten. Mitten, like the state. But I don't think so. You can't even eat blue cheese? Can you eat orange cheese or yellow cheese? Okay. Well, here's Zelensky. You can see now he's really spending all those billions for these advanced aircraft that they're building over there in Ukraine. As you can see, they're very good at engineering and taking those billions and billions and billions of dollars and, sending most of them back to Nancy Pelosi and friends. But he's managed to keep some of it. And look at that. That's pretty impressive. I think with a little bit of headwind and a big tall cliff, he could go sailing pretty good with that thing. What do you think? Oh, Dark Brain says, if you're having a bad allergic reaction, do take Benadryl. It will stop the histamine reaction. Allergic reactions can get dangerous fairly quickly. Oh, now you tell me. Oh, look at this. Mud Rabbit's coming with the info here. Full name is Willard Mitt Romney. With a name like Willard. Well, Will Romney. Will Romney run? Benadryl is a good thing. I've never taken Benadryl. I've never taken any of that allergy stuff. I don't usually have allergies. This is something completely new for me. I've never, ever had this before. And when I woke up the other day, I thought I had these 3 bumps on my thigh, on the outside of my thigh. And I thought they were mosquito bites. I thought, how did that mosquito get under my covers? But apparently it wasn't a mosquito, right? It was not a mosquito, because throughout the day it started to spread, although before I realized where that was coming from, and I was like tearing apart my bedroom trying to find all the darn bugs that have been biting me, because I was getting more spots. Oh my God, they must have bit me all over. No, it wasn't. It was this stupid devil pill. The devil pill, amoxicillin. The devil pill. Yes. So there's Zelensky and his devil craft there. Here's a sight that you like to see. Look at that, the old Beto sign and the trash straight where it belongs. I love that. See, some memes just make themselves, don't they? Look at that. Well, yeah. You've been bitten by a spider in your bed before? Yeah, I saw a little black fast spider in my bed the other day, and I got him. I thought, oh crap. He's probably got like 1,000 friends around here somewhere. Who knows? Yeah. And then you think, okay, maybe I should bug bomb. But then you know what? This is where I live. I don't want to breathe that stuff. But then peppermint. I think peppermint keeps spiders away. But maybe you want spiders because that's better than the bugs. I don't know. It's always a trade-off, isn't it? It's always a trade-off. Oh, what's next? Oh, here's a good one. I love this. It's like an old-fashioned painting, like in the 30s or 40s. The kids are like these rebel kids. They're looking out, writing MAGA and Trump 2024. I love it. That's an excellent meme. Love it. Oh, you got stung by a bee? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, oops, I was in there twice. Look at this. Watch Democrat Maxine Waters blows FTX founder a kiss last year. Will now lead investigation into FTX's collapse. Oh, yeah, and she was one of the beneficiaries. So, so good to have someone so sharp, so good. She'll get down to the bottom of this. No, she won't. She's as crooked as they come. And that's not because she's a woman, and it's not because she's black. It's because she's a politician, and she's showing her true colors. We've all seen it on display. Oh, look at it right here. It's disgusting. It's sick what's happening. But we can see it clearly now, can't we? Sure she will. It was a week to remember, yes. And Nancy Pelosi went riding off on her broomstick. Of course, didn't she ask for the gavel she's going to give to her husband for a gift because he likes hammers so much? Isn't that what she said? I think that's what it was. Hot mic. She was caught on the hot mic. How do you like that? Oops. What's going on here? Something's going on here, friends. Here is Jupiter. Now, this is a strange picture of Jupiter. You might have seen it on the cover picture for this show. But look at that, like dark chocolate looking color in the middle there. And it's not in the normal band type situation. Something must have hit Juniper. Something hit Jupiter. Oh, a reporter recently asked Maxine if she would return the FTX donations to her campaign. Her answer was, well, Republicans took money from them too. Okay, bye, gotta go. Yeah. 1% of the money he donated to Republicans, and the rest, 99%, he gave to Democrats. Okay. The Republicans he gave to we saw a list. It was what? Romney and the rest of the Murkowski and all the Democrats with R's by their names. She's supposed to hand the gavel off. The cover up is what gets them. Yep, that's what X22 keeps telling us. I still like that show, though. Some people don't like it anymore. I like it still. It's very positive. He's got such good energy. He's a great guy. Definitely. Well, what do we got here? Oh, same one. Same one. What is going on here? Look at this. This is someone posted this. Gave it a 3 stars. My cat is special. So this is a review of a product. The cat's supposed to sit on it. Look at this cat. The product itself is fine, and I assume it works as designed too if your cat actually gets in it. My cat is struggling with understanding how to use it, and after having it for over a month, still has not actually sat in it once. I tried putting food in it and catnip too. Encourage her, and she ended up just going underneath it instead of in it. Okay, she's special. If nothing else, at least it was worth a laugh, I think it says there. Yeah. The bottom line is taken out by the number there. That sucks. That's funny, huh? Yeah. You're right there, buddy. Dave is a great cheerleader for this movement. He's also able to lay out the cue posts and digs so normies can digest it. Yes. Yes, he's one of the few that still does that. A little kitty fort. Cute. Yeah. He probably thinks no one can see it. I'm hiding. I'm hiding. Nobody can see me. That's so funny. I bet if she puts a cardboard box on top of it, the cat would go up there. Right? Or the box it came in, she should have kept it. Probably would have worked better. Oh, Lordy. Oh, here we go. It's that same list again. Here it is. Here it is. Can I keep this? I'm going to take it home to Paul. Yeah. And we're going to get hammered together. Yeah. Yeah, likes to lay in whatever book you're reading. Yeah. Well, that's one animal I can never have, is I'm allergic to cats. And I think I'm just past the stage of my life where pets are. I have no desire to have a pet. No desire whatsoever. I've had pets, dogs, and I'm done. Done. D-O-N-E. That's it. I don't like stepping in dog craft. No. No more of that for me. Yeah. There she is. Oh, here's something. This week's recap, check it out. Tuesday, Trump announces his run for presidency and says, human trafficking is worse than it's ever been in history. Wednesday, Pizzagate. Famous James Alefantis ex David Brock resigns from Media Matters. Look at that. And today, the GOP leaders announce an investigation into Biden's family criminal business dealings, including their involvement in human trafficking. Big surprise, the Anons knew the whole time. It's amazing how years ahead we are, isn't it? Yeah, human trafficking. It's worse ever than it's ever been in history. That is a really sad to think that we still have that. My God, that's discouraging. What's this? Okay, this is from Cambry. I got confused over the same-sex marriage bill. I thought it was already legal, which it is. My cousin is gay, and he got married years ago. So I looked into the bill. It will allow the IRS to revoke the tax-exempt status of churches that hold fast to traditional marriage. Oh, just wonderful. But all these things, folks, are reversible once someone sane gets in there. But the fact that these insane people can even get in there to do this is discouraging, to say the least. That should be the number one thing. Look, they can deplatform and fact check all these memes, but can't they get rid of all that stuff on the internet and in the world? No, they can't, because they're making money off of it. Because it turns out they make more money on the human trafficking than they make on drugs. Because drugs you can only sell once. Think about that. That's how they think. These people are disgusting. Yeah, boy, it's getting more and more like 1776, people having to whisper around the corners and meet in different places, right? In their homes or churches. In their own churches, in their homes. Yeah, it's oh, your neighbor in Hendersonville. That's an interesting name for a town. Had a little cabin between his house and mine. And he used it as a church on Sundays. So that's nice. Well, yeah, churches have been tax-free for a long time, but now only gay churches will be tax-free? I don't get it. I don't get it. They're really trying to push this. Did you hear Chuck Schumer talking the other day? Complaining about how people aren't having kids, so we need all these illegals to pour through the border. Well, if you wouldn't be pushing the transgender and the gay lifestyle and abortion, maybe we'd have plenty of, if you just stop the abortion push, we'd have 70 million more people. 70 million people we've lost through abortion. 70 million. It's really sick when you think about it. Even when you don't think about it, it's very sick. Yes. All right, what's next here? Dozens of court docs relating to 8 of pedophile Jeffrey Epstein's associates, including billionaire hotel magnate and female Brit, will be unsealed after judge rules public interest outweighs right to privacy. The public interest has outweighed that since day one, since before any of these characters were arrested. Hello? Yes, there needs to be justice. Hello? Yes, and Schumer is a grade A idiocracy. Yes, he's of yeah. He thinks he's hot shit on a silver platter, but really he's cold diarrhea on a paper plate. Paper plate. Yes, that's what he is. All right. Oh, how did that happen again? Oh, no, we gotta go through these again. What happened? Why does this keep happening? Oh, get to rewind all this stuff. Oh, there's a picture of my daughter. Oh, isn't that cute? From when she was littler. Two of them in there. Doesn't this guy, Mayorkas, doesn't he just look like a weasel? Just a, I wouldn't be surprised if his middle name was Scumbucket. He's just so slimy and gross. Kind of like a really, I don't know, a scummy Dr. Evil, but without the funny part. Yes, it is sick. Yeah, and yes, it's 666 stuff, unbelievable stuff. It's so sickening. It should never even. And you know, I'll keep saying it till something happens. I wish that there was no such thing as smut or porn or anything like that on the internet. They should put it all on the dark web or somewhere else. If it's www.anything, you shouldn't be able to see any of that crap. And I think the whole world would be a better place if that just happened. You know they can do it. It's not that hard. It would be very easy to do. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. Oh, check this out. So Elon Musk did a little survey on Twitter to reinstate Donald Trump or not. So 60% said yes, 39% said no. So yeah, I wonder if all the bots are cleared out. If that's an accurate reading, that's pretty interesting. Definitely a majority. I think it's actually more than that if you think about it. I think it's like a 70 or 80-20 maybe. 80-20? What do you think? 80% MAGA, 20% unhinged. Yes, Mayorkas is a weak guy. Arrogance and evil, yes. Yeah, he told the Congress supporters security. Yeah, I think there's been more than 5 million. You'd think they'd be able to tell. I think they could probably tell. Another idiot. Yeah. I just don't know what's next here, folks. Oh, we don't want to look at that. This is what was on my skin earlier. This is what it looked like, folks. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it's pretty horrifying. Super itchy. Like if a mosquito bit a mosquito bite 16 times, that's what it was like, but all over your body. Oh, Peggy, if you're going through that, I feel so bad for you. And yeah, I guess maybe I should have went to urgent care, but gosh, I don't have insurance, and I just didn't want to take anything else. You just don't know what's going to happen. And you know, that those pills even affected my throat, because the last couple of shows I had, my throat was sore throat. I had a lot more side effects too than just the skin. It was terrible. And so I think I had moxicillin one other time in my life. But this time the doctor said, or the pharmacist said, make sure you take one of these 3 times a day with food. And he said it's ideal if they're 8 hours apart from each other, because what most people don't do that, they eat with their normal meal. But I did that. I changed my whole routine to go 8 hours on the dot every time, because that way it's a constant release of the amoxicillin, because I need to get this tooth out. But now it's not going to come out. I'm a little bit worried about that. Oh, James Roback's in the house. Welcome to the show, buddy. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm sorry that those pictures came up. I wasn't really expecting to show those. So okay. You know what, friends? I was on YouTube today, and I've been noticing this. I have been noticing this. CNN, they must be so desperate. They don't have any viewers. They're losers, and they're losers. And they keep, look what they're doing. Look at what they're doing. I've noticed this. This is a trend that they've been trying to get more viewers by doing this. Look at this. Okay. They do these lives. Joe Biden and Hunter Biden news. Carrie Lake won't accept. Yeah, there's all these Carrie Lake lives, and they're trying to capture, the audience that they lost. And I don't think it's working. And I just put 2 of them just for contrast. One below it, of course, isn't alive, but it's got 692,000 views, and only 4,000 people are watching that CNN. They're so desperate. They're just trying to scam views from our side. Isn't that weird? Salute. Where we go one, we go all. That's right. Big happenings. Yeah, boy. Did you hear the Republicans talking about going after the Bidens? It's pretty encouraging, although Garland's not going to do a thing, or any of these people. It's not going to happen until we get a new administration, because they're not going to let any hearings go through if they're controlling the Senate, because they have enough rhinos. We are the news now. Yes, we are the news now. And remember, Q used to say that. You are the news now. And Q said something else like after that, guard it carefully, or something like that. Be extremely careful. I can't remember the exact wording, but it was very good. It was like, okay, now you've been given this gift, handle it with care, and don't misuse it, or something. Oh, they should. Yeah, they should. I love seeing Holly just grilling. Was it Garland or Mayorkas? Maybe both. No, it was Christopher Wray. the FBI guy. Disgusting. You are right, Peggy Dancer. The first thing we must do is get rid of MSM. Yes. And the Dems and the rhinos. Getting rid of the MSM is the biggest thing right there, because they are the purveyors of falsehoods. They are the reason our normie friends won't listen to us, because they hear the opposite from people they think they can trust, because they're on TV. Senator Josh Hawley. Oh, that's your senator, Peggy Dancer? Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yep, you got Josh Hawley. We got Ron Johnson here in Wisconsin. You know, there's a few good ones. Hello, Yvonda. Okay, welcome to the program. And, you know, Yvonda has started her own channel, so go check her out. She's got, I think, 3 episodes up now. One just dropped tonight, I believe. And I was going to watch it, but I was starting my show, so I couldn't watch it. Or something like that. Plus, I've been itching all day. It's just been terrible. Yeah, and also, yes, James, Trump's moves exposed rhinos, 40 chests. Yep, and there's a lot, just so much going on. So much going on. I checked your live. You need to catch up. You missed number 2. Prayers for your health and tooth, Aaron. Well, thank you. Well, there's not much hope for the tooth. I affectionately call it my pillow top tooth. It's got no top. The top is even with the gums. So it's basically just roots and a nerve. And I don't like to say anything bad about my tooth, because I don't like to say anything bad about my pillow top tooth, because it's very sensitive. Very sensitive. And it's not so good for chewing. So if you have a case where you have your tooth break off and you have just the roots and little pillow top, a cute little nerve right there, sitting there, just enjoying life. Not too good for chewing, though, I'd say. No. It's good for your diet, though, I'd say. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hey, Aaron, you can get children's liquid Benadryl, sweetie. Okay. But, you know, it's starting to not itch so much right now. So I don't know. And the plateaus, the raised plateaus, aren't raised anymore very much. But it's just so pink and discolored and very thin looking. Skin does not look good. We got to send love to even a tooth or a glass of water. There you go. You know, when I was a kid, when the tooth fairy came, you see, us 3 kids, me and my 2 brothers, we were very light sleepers, apparently. Apparently, we were very light sleepers. And every time the tooth fairy tried to put the tooth or the money under our pillow, we'd wake up. Oh, hi, Mom. What are you doing here? Oh, I just came to tuck you in. Okay. Good night, Mom. So we started doing something different in our household. And I guess it's something my mom's family did too, she told me. I think she told me this. That we put the tooth in a glass of water on the counter in the kitchen. And in the morning, we wake up and it'd be a couple quarters in there, or whatever the going rate for teeth were at the time. And we thought it was just magical. We totally, oh, wow, the tooth fairy came. Yeah. So there you go. Well, there it goes. There it is. And there we have it. Alrighty, Aphrodite. You're going to have to get that tooth extracted because infection and bad teeth can travel to your heart and kidneys and cause major damage. Really? I'm not going to pull it out now. Let me go get a pliers. Should I do it live on camera here? I don't know if I could. There's nothing to grab. Yeah, it's. But I've been waiting 2 months. It's been like this for 2 months. And now I'm going to my mom's for Thanksgiving, and I'm not going to be able to. But I can't cancel that. I miss my mom so much. Now you're getting me worried. And it's a wisdom tooth too. She was there. I mean, they were going to take it out, and I was all Novocained up and everything. And then the dental hygienist just put the suction thing just to get the moisture off the top of the pillow top tooth. I went, and she goes, "You could feel that?" Yeah, I could feel it. What did you touch? Touched your nerve. You shouldn't be feeling anything. Oh. I said, well, why don't you just go ahead and take it out anyway? It's not going to hurt for a little while. Just take it out. They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. Well, I called them today, but my dentist wasn't working today. She doesn't work on Fridays. So I got to call on Monday. But I'm not going to be here long enough for anything to happen. I'd have to get on antibiotics again for another week. And I don't have any kind of hope that any other kind of antibiotics will be any different than this. I think it's all going to be the same. I know what I need to do. I need to find an ice skate because I think I can take it out with that. Remember that movie, Castaway? Yeah, I've been waiting for 2 months for this. I went to them before it broke off. It was like pretty bad, but it was mostly there, something to yank it out with. And they said, well, we're not going to do this now. We'll do it. We'll put you on. If anyone cancels, nobody canceled. And my appointment was 2 months out. So it was 2 months out with the pillow top tooth. So there it goes. I don't want to be complaining. Sorry about that. Did it make you less wise? Clove, I've heard the clove stuff. I'm worried about the little particles of the clove getting caught in under the nerve or something like that. Gosh, you guys get me worried now. What about hydrogen peroxide? What if I put some hydrogen peroxide on that? What do you think it would do? Should I do that? We could do it on air here. Echinacea will help too. Whenever someone says echinacea, I say gesundheit. The medical profession is going downhill. I went for a blood draw yesterday. Left me with an egg-sized lump, very colorful bruise. Oh my goodness. And that ticked me off. What ticked me off is she used a 16 gauge needle. Oh my goodness. Drawing blood? I mean, well, were you like donating it, or did they need to look at something? You know, whenever I have a friend that's going to be going to get blood work or something, and they're going to take blood, I tell them, hey, make sure they don't take all your blood. Make sure they leave some. You need some. They can't take it all. Oh, you know what, friends? I was going through my Facebook page today, and in my memories, this came up again, and I just, ladies, and I guess gentlemen, some guys might do this. I don't know. If you're going to draw on your eyebrows, take a tip from the eyebrow queen. Do it the natural way. Make it look as natural as you can, like the eyebrow queen. So here is the eyebrow queen. And there she is. Now that is some natural looking eyebrows. Now at first glance, I wouldn't even know that they were painted on. You know what I'm saying? It's very nice. Very nice. I love it. Very natural looking. Actually, if she just made a unibrow, it would be almost like bangs. I think she's actually a pretty girl. But I just love the eyebrows. And then on the same post, it was a memory, one of my memories. So on the same post, I posted this. These are other really interesting eyebrows. There. Now we can see it better, I think. No. Look at that. Look at those eyebrows. Look at this double eyebrow. That's freaky. And this one where they kind of connect. Oh God. What is with these? This one right here is just combed. It's just combed funny, you know. You can redirect different parts of it. Of course, you got the Nike swoosh here. Look at that. Here's the, oh God, this is so ugly. I don't know. What do you guys think? What the hell happened to fashion? My God. No one has brows like Nancy. I love that comedian that does that, Nancy. She's got her eyebrows painted way up, and yeah, it's hilarious. Oh, demons. They're just trying to accentuate their looks. And I think a lot of people, what happens is, they'll see something in a magazine or other people around them are doing it. They want to do it. It's like they just want to be part of the crowd, Um, I saw one video of this one woman doing her eyebrows, and they were perfect. She didn't take any time. I mean, the ones that take the time was like, oh, this one's crooked. I mean, I wouldn't want to have to paint my eyebrows on every day. You get them a little bit wrong, and they look kind of funny, you know. Right? That's right. So, yeah, I was talking to Johnny the other day, and he was so happy. I sent him some of these songs that I found this tape, the Isn't It Posh tape from '89 that Ray and Johnny made, that we've been playing music from the last couple of episodes. And he's like, "You're the only one who has those. Oh my God, I don't have most of those." I said, "You don't?" He goes, "No, you're the only person in the world that has those." So I'm going to bring the tape with me when I go to my mom's house and go over to Johnny's, and he'll be able to dub that down from the tape, so you get it right fresh with his equipment. My copies aren't that great, so. But yeah, in fact, why don't we listen to one of them right now? What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, I think we're going to do this, okay? This song is called Do Ya or Don't You Baby, okay? From 1989 by Isn't It Posh, never published. You're hearing it here first, friends. And with any kind of luck, we'll get something going where people can order these and get a digital copy. But here it is. Wait a minute. First, I have to turn this off, turn this up, and get back down here. Do Ya or Don't You Baby, Johnny and Ray.
Look at us.
And now I just got to play one more. This is the one that Johnny took and he kind of dubbed a little more music over it to brighten it up a bit. Say What You Mean. Isn't it? Well, James, so that music there that I just played, those two songs were my two friends right there on the screen there, Johnny Burnett and Ray Kramer. I was there when they made most of these songs. I was with them. However, I was not involved in those recordings. He did make. He did help me with some. He made some recordings for me, for my toy company, but I'm not involved in those songs. But Ray Kramer passed away in 2019 in Las Vegas. And sadly, very sadly, he's got a daughter. And the last time I saw him, which was a few years before he died, fairly recently, and I said, "Hey, have you had any contact with your daughter?" He said, "No, haven't seen her." I said, "Well, why not?" He goes, "I'm not even going to try." I said, "Well, why not?" He goes, I'll just get famous, and then she'll know me from that, and then that will be how we get together." And I said, "Well, that's so sad." So, darn it, I like playing this music because it's really good music. Ray wrote the lyrics to all these songs, and it's just wonderful music that I think should have made it to the big times, and they were positioned very well to do that. However, serendipity just didn't happen. But so there's this music, and he's gone, but Johnny's still here. And so, yeah, and Johnny found out about Ray passing away on this show. So very emotional, very. And the name of the band was Isn't It Posh? That was from 1989, that music was. 1989. So there it is. And you know what? I would like for these songs to get popular so that his daughter can know him at least through his music. That's why I like to play this music. Maybe she'll hear it. Right? Yes, very 80s. Love it. Yes. Oh yeah, they were very, very, very talented. And yeah. And Johnny's like, and I mean, you can't even believe how quickly they put those together. Johnny would be just piecing a song together out of his head. Like, yeah, let's do an upbeat song. Let's do okay. He'd have the song done. They played a couple times. Ray would write out the lyrics and they'd record it right there. Like boom, boom, boom. Like so quick. And they were so good. I mean, like that last song. The lyrics. I don't consider arguments real communication. I won't fall for your sexual short-term alleviation. If this is what it's like for us, emotional frustration, I think I'll leave it up to fate and my imagination. That's brilliant. I think that's great songwriting. And I always felt that they should have made it. You know? They really, really, really should have. But maybe they still can, because there's enough of these songs for an album. And I would love for Johnny to put these out and maybe even have the some of the money go to Ray's daughter so she could, enjoy a little bit of fame that he has from this. Yeah. Yep. So that's why I'm playing that music, and so that's what I do. We'll do that. Well, I'm going to put the call in down here again. So if you want to call in, give us a call. Talk about some of this crazy stuff that's going on. My goodness. Oh, look at this, folks. I got this in the mail today. Maybe you folks got it too. Look at this. It's an advertisement for the post office. We already know you're there. Hello. If there's one company, if there's one service that doesn't need to advertise, it's the post office. Really? Okay. Get holiday ready with USPS. As if we didn't know. Gosh, I got to mail something. How am I going to mail this? Oh, look, I got this in the mail today. We can actually use the mail. Really? I don't get it. I don't get it. We're paying for this. They're advertising something we already know. We already know it. And my loop was not set, so I got to hit the loop thing again. Where's my night driving? There it is. Yeah. Let's just send a mailer out telling people about the post office. Maybe they haven't heard of the post office yet. We'll mail them something. Then they'll know about us. We already know. I mean, there might be a few people, maybe some people who only FedEx. Hey, honey, we gotta be ready to FedEx our packages this year. It's like, whoa, there's another way. I don't know. Order your Christmas stamps today. Yeah. You know what I do when they ask me if I want stamps? I say, I already got plenty of them right here. Stamps the ground. Got my own stamps. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. UPS has better service. Did you know those UPS trucks, they're aluminum? And they have a clear top on. They have a clear top or a semi-clear top, so the daylight comes through. They don't have to have lights in the inside there so much. And when they started business for themselves, UPS, they were very specific, and they wanted a certain type of truck. They wanted a maintenance-free truck. So they went to all the, Ford, Chevy, and Chrysler, and all the rest of them, and they said, "No, we can't make you an aluminum." Oh yeah, but they won't rust. We're not going to do that. We got metal trucks. Well, we want a truck with the engine where it's maintenance-free. It doesn't exist. So guess what they did? They designed and built their own trucks. And they're maintenance-free, pretty much maintenance-free. And they're aluminum, so they don't rust. They painted them the god-awfulest, ugly color they could find. Oh, thank you, Peggy. I'm sorry if I didn't notice you. Maybe you told me before. I don't even have my email opened. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll copy that.
There are a bunch of different ways to cheat in games.
I don't think this is him. I do not think this is him. Thinker YT. 59,000 subscribers? No, this isn't him. See, that's why I was trying to find him too, and that's not him. Darn. No. There's a lot of thinkers. I think the thinker that with his fist, the statue of the guy sitting down with his chin on his fist, that's the thinker sculpture. He might have that as an icon, but I don't know. Let me see. Let me see here. Oh, here, sent. Thinker. I don't know. To thinker. No, if he puts something up tonight, I'd know it's not him anyway, because he's helping a friend out tonight. Hello, Mad Poke. Good evening. Yeah. Maintenance free. Okay, 21-year-old truck. Yeah, my car's been pretty much maintenance free too. It's a, what, 2008? However old that makes it. Hey, Mad Pope. Good to see you here. It looks like a U-joint on your picture there. Is that a U-joint? Is that like a carved U-joint? But I don't think that that's him, Peggy. I just really don't think that that's him. I'll show you what that link sent me to, and this is not him. He would not have this on here. It's not him. Thinker YT? No, it's not him. 57,000? No, I don't think that's him. I guess I would have to go back to one that he was in the chat and backtrack that way by clicking on him. But no, that's not him. I'm pretty sure. If it is, I'd be surprised. I would be very surprised, because it's not the type of stuff that I think that he would put up there. Oh, it's a U-joint for a steering shaft on my 95 F250. Okay, wow. Okay, very cool. Very cool indeed. Yeah, okay. Well, some of you might know, see, I'm itching. See, it's coming up here now. It started at my thighs, now it's all the way up to here. It's not as bad as it was, though. I shouldn't complain. It's working its way out somehow. So I've shown you this before. I think my brother's car that he built, it's called the Futurian. And some people, when they see this picture, they say, oh, that must be a model kit or something. No, that's a life-sized car that he built, hand-built himself. And it's just built to such perfection that it looks like a model kit. And partly because of the studio that was in, it's all black. But that's definitely a real car. I've got film footage of it myself. And here it is at a car show. There's a Futurian with an Big Daddy Roth car next to it that my brother owned. It's called the Globe Hopper. It's a 3-wheeler that Big Daddy Roth built many years ago. And that car right here, the Globe Hopper, has an interesting story. My brother does not own it anymore. He sold it a few years back. But he's got quite a collection of cars. It's all real, Mad Pogue. Yes, I think it's a 215 aluminum block Buick engine with a blower on top. And yeah, when I was watching him build it, I said, "Oh, Mark, this front end is pretty low." He goes, "Yeah, it's so low. The springs wouldn't fit. They were too big. I had to put them sideways. But the car still goes up and down, but the springs are sideways." Amazing. Oh, looks like we got our buddy James Rohrback coming in the house. Hey, James. Yeah, well, he's fixing his mic. I'll tell you about the Globe Hopper here. So when Big Daddy Roth built that car, he said that the creator came to him. The creator came to him and said, "Build this car and then drive it around the world." So he did. He built it. And he set off to drive around the world. And he went from California up to Alaska, and he went, "This is far enough." Apparently, it's a very, very uncomfortable car to drive in. It's not very comfortable to drive in. So he made it to Alaska. I think that's kind of funny. But yeah, that's cool. And the car my brother built there was Roth approved. He proved that. Are you up there yet, James? Uh-oh. How's it going to get across the Bering Strait? Yeah, I don't know. I guess you take a car ferry or fly it to the next continent or something. But like I said, he made it to Alaska and said, "This is good enough." I don't think he was getting as much publicity as he thought he was gonna. Maybe, who knows? And there's no top on it. I mean, it would probably get pretty cold, or if it was raining. Yeah, how's he gonna get across the Bering Straits? You know, my mom did a painting years ago, many, many, many years ago. It's a beautiful painting of American Indians walking across the Bering Strait. And they had animal skins tied to the backs of their ankles. So when they walked, the animal skin would like obscure their tracks and make it smell not like a human as much. Yes, that's an open cockpit. Yep. So it'd be a rough riding car. Yeah. But the creator came. And Mad Pogue is, not Mad Pogue. Looks like James Rohrback is ducked out for a second. Back then it was the Isthmus of Bering. Oh, okay. I always liked that painting that my mom did. I wonder if well, when I go there, if she still has it up, I'll take a picture of it. She did really beautiful paintings. She's really an awesome artist. Because it was land and now it's water. Okay. I said I was in show, but no bueno? No bueno? Yeah, I couldn't hear you. I don't know. I don't know what the deal was. Oh, that's odd. I don't think it's ever happened before. I've had people have to log in and log out again a couple of times before it worked. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, we saw you in there. We saw your picture change, so God, just yeah, the itching really comes and goes. It was constant earlier. Now it's just kind of, I think I need to drink more water to get it, to clean the system. I need to keep drinking more water. I was eating lots of watermelon and bananas today. Hopefully that will help, but I don't know if it will. It's just all I got. So that's what I eat. Eat what you got. I would love to get a banana tree. Wouldn't that be cool? A banana tree? Like an indoor banana tree? Yeah, that would be cool. I would enjoy a banana tree. Sometimes when I'm buying bananas, I think about the monkeys, as they're seeing the truck drive away with all their best bananas. What must they be thinking? Oh my God, they're taking all of our best bananas again. What the heck's going on here? Shipping them off to some lucky monkeys somewhere, right? Lucky monkeys? That almost rhymes. Oh, you have banana trees? But they're the little sweet ones? What's wrong with that? I like sweet bananas. I'm not diabetic yet. Oh, James has played under a banana tree in Africa as an infant. Oh, wow. So you're an African. You're an African? Key lime. And a mango tree. And a papaya tree. You don't ever need to go shopping. You got all your food right there. Well, you would never need to go shopping, right? Just, it's papaya night tonight. Tomorrow night, we're going to have, it's going to be mango pie tomorrow night. And then it's key lime pie the next day. And then bananas the day after that. So there you go. That's your whole meal plan all set up for you there. How do you like that? I'm sorry I'm itching. Sorry about that. Oh, that's not to mention, oops. Where'd it go? There it is. That's not to mention the 7 pineapple plants I have scattered in 2 corners. Oh, 7 pineapple plants? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard that you can take, you cut the top off of a pineapple and you can grow it, put it in dirt and it will grow. Is that true? Grow a new one? I'm thinking about doing that. But I don't know if you need to grow a whole big tree or if it's just like a bush. I'm not sure. pineapple. Pineapples are like amazing. I think I've said this before, but usually when I'm feeling a little sick, I'll eat a little piece of pineapple. Feel much, much better. Oh, some banana slips. Must be something for planting. An ocean of calamine lotion. That rhymes. More African than most black people in the U.S. LOL. Yeah, there you go. Oh, once you get a hand of bananas, the tree throws up a shoot? Rhizomes and dies? Oh, I thought that sounded familiar. Yeah, poison ivy in the 50s. I'm sorry for bitching. Yeah. Oh, here's something you might find interesting, folks. You know how I'm working on my book, The Awesome Possum, right? This book right here. Well, I started this a long time ago, and The Awesome Possum has gone through some changes. Now, okay, this first picture I'm going to show you is a picture from many years ago of what I was thinking that the cover would look like of the second Awesome Possum book, which is called Awesome Possum Goes to School. And so you'll be able to see how he has changed. He's really evolved. So here he was, Awesome Possum Goes to School. You can see he looks more like a regular possum there. Whereas now, let me see if I can do this. He's much cuter. He's more human. He's got clothes. Kids can more relate to him, I think. I don't know. But I still like the school bus, and I'm probably going to use that element. Maybe that school bus. But look at the pig driver. The driver's a pig, and there's a turtle and a duck or a goose and a rabbit in there. So yeah, a lot different, you know? So I think the new one is much cuter, definitely, than the old one. What do you think? Just has a lot more character. Oh, you kind of like the original one, huh, Mad Poke? Oh, and Yvonne likes the newer version. Well, thanks. Yeah, there was actually another step in between those two, where it's kind of in between those two, and so yeah, he's changed quite a bit. Because, you know, after you draw it and you're looking at it and going, gosh, if I make this into a book, it'll be there forever. Do I really want that to be what he looks like? I can make it a little better. So that's what I get stuck in sometimes, making it better. Because that's what artists do. We try to make things better. Don't we? The original looks like a lounge entertainer in the Catskills. Maybe he was. Oh, gosh. Oh, maybe I should hire someone to just scratch me, itch me. Wanted, person to scratch me. Yeah. I don't think that would work. I just don't think that would work. Oh, good. So the other day I showed you that picture from the Masude's Wish and Masude's Dream books. Well, here's one of them. I guess I do have that on here. This is the second book in the Masude series, Masude's Dream. That's a watercolor. And yes, she's a real child. She was one of the students in my daycare class. 4 years old. And I'm telling you, having a whole class full of 3.5 to 4-year-olds, I had up to 13 3.5 to 4-year-olds, up to 13. That's a lot to keep track of. 13 4-year-olds. Think about it. But the cool thing about these kids are they are so funny. They are so incredibly funny, and it's just like 13 sitcoms going on, no commercial breaks. So funny. So funny. And I had people say, how could you work with kids? I mean, that would be annoying. I mean, dude, they're hilarious. What are you talking about? It's like a free comedy show. They're hilarious. Plus, it's really rewarding to teach children stuff, to teach them something that will stick with them and help them throughout their life. So that's Masude's Dream. That's a really pretty story. It's about a dream. Actually, I dreamt this. It's a story about a dream, but I actually dreamt it. And thought, oh my God, this is a great little story. And I'll read that to you sometime. Maybe when I get closer to having them on the market. Because I wouldn't want someone to watch one of my shows and hear the story and then go do it themselves, and then I'm out. Thank you, Mud Rabbit. Yep. So that's Masude. Yeah. And if you have a chance to work with kids, do it, because that's what we're here for. It's for the kids, to help the kids to have a safe, happy childhood. Because to me, I really think that childhood is sacred. It's a sacred thing. It needs to be protected. It needs to be actively protected. Think about how fragile a childhood is. Everyone has a childhood. If something happens in that kid's childhood that can, either help them or hurt them the rest of their life. So we need to really do all we can to make sure these kids have great lives and happy, fun lives without all that crap, and not to have to deal with adult bull crap. Don't post that ad. What ad? What did I miss? Yeah, well, that the whole trans thing is an evil, evil plot that they're trying to destroy our country, and they're doing a pretty good job. All of the followers are just following. Peggy Dancer agrees. Agree 100%, Aaron. Every child should have a great childhood. Yes, childhood is sacred. I think people need to be taught that. I mean, shouldn't that be taught in school? Because look, people end up having children. They're going to have children eventually. They're going to be interacting with children. Shouldn't they understand that childhood is sacred and that, helping a child to have a normal, healthy, happy childhood is the best thing for the planet? Because they are our future. What happens to our children happens to our future. So that's what it is. Good night, Yvonne. Everyone go check out her channel. She's got 3 shows up now, I believe. She's got a 3rd one up. She's been on this show. You might have seen her on here. But she's got a very, very interesting story to tell and lots of knowledge and to give you hope. If she can do it, you can do it. And that's the name of that tune. Oh, look at all the love that everyone's giving Yvonne some virtual hugs here. Sweet dreams, Yvonne. Catherine. Yes, they did. Yes. And they damaged a lot of people. Not just kids, everybody, but yes, kids. Yes, Aaron, we are powerful. Love you all. Love you too. And congratulations on your videos. So when you go over to her channel, share it on out to your favorite social media platform so we can get her famous, okay? And look at that, Dark Brain, always the gentleman. See, look at that. Just, you know what? I'm always just so amazed and happy about how wonderful everyone is in the chat. I just really, really, really adore you all. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. Our good friend Ralph. In fear, speak for yourself, woman. Good to see you here, Ralph. I hope that you are doing well. Everybody send your prayers on over to Ralph too, because he seems to be going through thing after thing. So please keep him in your prayers. Keep him in your prayers. Good night, Yvonne Wells. Just found your channel. I'm intrigued. Yes. See? We're spreading the word, baby. Spreading the word. 2 times better. Oh, good. Yes, we got good peeps here. Everyone's saying hi to Ralph. Hey, Ralph. Yeah, a lot of times you'll see Ralph commenting on the videos. And sometimes he misses them. Sometimes he's on the other side of the world. He's all over the place. All over the place. I don't know how he does it. But he does. He does it. He does it well. Yeah. Well, I think it's time for a commercial break, folks. What do you think? Time for a commercial break? You know, long distance programs are interesting, like this one from Splint. There's their famous Friends and Foes program. Check it out. Yes. You can call your friends all you want. Charge it to your foes.
With Splint's Friends and Foes program,
You can call your friends all you want.
and we'll charge it to your foes.
It's that simple,
Whether it be your ex-wife or your boss, your abilities get paid for you.
By the people you hate the most. Give us a list of your friends and foes.
and we'll take care of the rest.
Splint, where you get revenge.
And savings at the same time.
Oh no. Bots. Did you get those, Mud Rabbit? I just saw them. I tried getting rid of them. I think you already did. So thank you. These people. See, this smut should not be on the internet. Shouldn't be. If you took it off, they wouldn't have. They wouldn't be able to put links. See, that's why this smut needs to be off of the internet. Put it on the dark web or somewhere else. If you're dialing www.anything, it shouldn't have any smut on it. That's the way it should. They should have set it up that way the very first moment. And the fact that they didn't tells you something, because they're making money off of it. But it's just not cool. It's not cool. Oh, but there's parental. No, the kid goes to his friend's house. No, you got to get it off the internet completely. Okay, put it on dark web or some other thing. XXX dot instead of www dot, and get it all off. I don't think that would be that hard to do. I think everybody would be happy about that, except for the weirdos that like looking at that crap. Remember, if you do look at that crap, just remember all those people were abused. And by watching it, you're just contributing to the abuse. You're further abusing those people. And it's sad. It's really sad. Very, 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 very sad. Don't support it. Don't watch it. Just don't. I don't know. That's me. Yeah. It's just wrong. It's wrong. So anyway, eliminate it totally and get rid of the dark web. Yes. There you go. That's even a better idea. That is an even a better idea. Yeah, they can create their own internet. That's right, Ralph. As long as it exists, it will influence some people. Yeah. Sad. Looks like our buddy James is back to try it again. Are you there this time? James? Still can't hear you, buddy. Hello? I heard something. Say something. I hear like run.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. There you go. There you go. Who's that on the Statue of Liberty face there?
It's Carrie Lake.
Oh, it is. Okay.
The meme is carry the torch.
Oh, okay. Someone put out there, watch the water and then Carrie Lake. That's kind of interesting. Do you think
But what?
Carrie Lake, watch the water, Carrie Lake? Watch Carrie Lake?
Huh. Well,
I think watch the water means a lot of things, though.
well, I put Carrie Lake on the image of the Eiffel Tower, not the Eiffel Tower, Statue of Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, gifted by France. But it's surrounded by water.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Watch the water can mean a lot of things. So.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it does. Yeah. Carry the torch. There's Mud Rabbits filling it out. It kind of got clipped off in the little round format they have for those pictures now. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Oh, and I thank you for the prayers. They worked. Really awesome. That's pretty cool. You're a great meme there. So what else is new in your life, buddy? What do you think about?
Well, I took that vacation trip and came home. I climbed a tree about 170, 180 feet up, and it's about as far up a tree I've been. So.
Wow. What made you want to do that?
It's a removal that my friend's trying to do, and he's an older guy and he knows how to do the climbing, but every time he goes up, it hurts his back, and so he's trying to find somebody that can do more of the work. And I got a whole heck ton of it done, but I've never been up that high, and it's a pine with a lot of needle weight, and so if the top isn't done right, or if somebody on the ground pulls it too hard, it can really send you on a ride.
Oh, you could whip you. It could whip you.
Yeah, basically whip me on the pull if it's not done just right. And
oh my.
And I've never done that before, and not with that weight, not that high up.
That's scary.
And I'm just like, anyway, I started a new job in installing septic tanks today, so.
Oh, really? That's
an
interesting job.
Yeah, I know. It can be kind of shitty.
Wow. But you really dig it, I bet.
Yeah, I'm really digging it. Yeah.
Well, every time you
gosh.
wash your toilet, folks, you got to thank James, because he might have put your septic tank in, right?
Not yet.
Oh, you haven't started yet?
Well, I started today, but it wouldn't necessarily be your septic tank.
Oh.
Don't thank me yet.
Well, but this is recorded. This will be in the future, so someone in the future might see it and go, "Oh yeah, he was out digging ours for us."
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I didn't autograph it or pee on it or anything to mark my.
No.
No, that's anyway. It's. No, the guy is he's really smart, and he used to actually train people how to build planes at Boeing.
Okay. Wow.
And he's so meticulous to make sure it's done right the first time. That he's referred on. He's got unlimited work. So even if there was a huge recession, he would have work.
Okay.
Period. So
That's good.
Yeah. So God's put me in a good place, and
Yeah. So you were traveling. Did you have a traveling job before? Where you were traveling?
No, that was my vacation.
Oh, okay. Your vacation. All right.
When the beach photos or the beach videos you saw,
Oh yeah.
the whales.
The whales.
Right?
Yeah. You see a
Yeah,
little.
that was my vacation.
Cool. That's right. Yeah, it was your vacation. I don't know what a vacation is. I haven't had one in so long.
Right.
It's funny. I sold vacations, and I was selling timeshare up in Egg Harbor, up here in Door County. And one day I realized, hey, wait a minute. I'm selling vacations. I've never even had a vacation. Never had a vacation. And
You could have gotten a bargain price.
I did. So after I worked there for a couple of years, I thought, you know what? My kids are getting older. I got to take them to Disney World. This is before the big Disney reveal, right? I always wanted to go there when I was a kid. I never got to go. So I wanted to bring my kids. It was a big deal for me. So I booked a getaway vacation in a condo with a kitchen. So me and my two kids would have a kitchen condo with a kitchen, which means you can make food there. It'd be a lot cheaper. And it was less than a quarter mile from the entry of Disney. And it was $179 for 7 days, or 6 days. Yeah. $179. I mean,
Wow.
we paid more to kennel the dog, and the dog didn't have the jacuzzi. Think about that. Paid more for the dog. So that was good. But after I booked it, I told my boss, I said, hey, Larry, I'm going to go on vacation in 2 weeks. I just booked it. He said, you can't do that. I said, what do you mean? I've been working here for 2 years. He said, well, you're my only salesperson right now. You can't leave now. I'll tell you what, if you cancel that trip, I'll pay for your next year's vacation. But I really need you here this year. I said, I can't, Larry. My son's like 15 or 14 or 15. I gotta go. It's not gonna happen if I wait for next year. And good thing I didn't, because next year came along, that boss was gone. So guess what? Yeah. I'm so glad I went. I'm so glad I stood my ground to my boss and just said, no, I'm going. And because think about it, I'm selling vacations. Let the guy go on a vacation so he knows what they are, so he can sell them. And then when I did go on vacation, I was excited to go down to Florida because there's a lot of timeshares down there, right? And I wanted to take a tour so I could see how those guys were selling, pick up some tips. But guess what? Nobody would tour me. Nobody would tour me.
Dude, you would think that the company expense. You would think that's just a company expense, right?
You would think it would be, but it wasn't. But I could not get anyone to give me a timeshare tour because I'm a single male. Single males are discriminated against in timeshare. They will not sell them. They won't even talk to you. They'll talk.
And especially if you're white.
Well, no, but at the place where I worked, I actually sold one to a single guy once. We didn't have that discrimination at our place. I was like shocked. I was like, what?
Yeah.
That's one of the things I was looking forward to. I was really looking forward to that. But they wouldn't. A single woman, they would. But not a single man. You know why? It's always the wife's decision. She's there. There you go. Yeah.
So if the wife plans it, she's gonna get a discount?
Oh,
Or
you mean at the sale? Well,
yeah.
usually the wife wants the vacation and the husband doesn't. That's usually the typical.
Right.
Yeah.
So are they trying to work her or give her a discount?
Is who trying to work her?
As far as like what you're renting your timeshares or whatever.
Oh, you're selling them. Selling them so they have vacation ownership. They're not renting their vacation anymore. They're owning it.
Oh yeah. You're right.
So actually, timeshare started with a bunch of teachers. They pooled their money together somewhere in Europe and they bought a condo and they split it up between them by the weeks. And so they could afford to get a condo that way. And someone went, hey, that's a really good idea. We should extrapolate that. So that's the thing.
But I hear no one wins in a timeshare.
No one wins?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. I mean, if you're not going to vacation, then you shouldn't get one. Oh, actually, there's no reason to get a timeshare. If you know someone who has a timeshare, because they get unlimited extra vacations, because there's 10 million empty units, only 1 million owners. There's always plenty of open units, and they let those go for like that deal I got, $179, $199 for like the Dominican Republic for $199. This was back then, years ago.
Right.
But cheap stuff. But yeah, that was an interesting job. I liked that.
Huh.
You know, when I'd show them the units, they'd say, what kind of wood is that trim? I'd go up and I'd touch it, I'd feel it, I'd go, this here's real tree wood.
Real tree wood.
Real tree wood, yeah. Guaranteed. Yeah. I had
Look at the grains.
I had them giggling the whole time. Yeah, it was great. You could tell. Now, one thing, after I was doing that for a few years, I kind of noticed something. We had this big board on the wall with all the names of the owners. And I just stare at that, look at those names, and it's like, these are the strangest names I've ever seen. Like, one of the names I remember was Higginbotham. Higginbotham. Have you ever heard that name before? I'd never heard that name before. But all of the names, all up and down, were all very unusual. So one day, my boss, Larry, came to me and said, Aaron, we got, our mailer was too successful. We got too many people showed up for tours. So there's 5 couples out there. Here's their sheets with all their information, like how much money they made, how old they are and everything. I looked at the names. I just, because I could pick one of these 5 or 6 and then he was going to take the rest as a group. So I found the most unusual name. I said, I'll take this one. And he goes, are you sure? I said, yeah. And he goes, well, there's other people. You sure? I said, yeah. I'm looking at the name. Then all of a sudden I look at the first names like, oh, Ethel? Oh. I go out there and they're very old. They're very old. And the whole thing about timeshare is it's a lifetime thing. So the younger you are, the better deal it is. But so everyone else like really young and they had new trucks and everything. And here's this very old gray-haired couple. And so, but you know what? I said, you know what? I'm going to give it my best shot. And guess what? They were the only ones to buy that day.
Huh.
So I was right. It was the name. It didn't matter any of the other metrics. Their name belonged on that board. It was strange enough.
You heard about FTX, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What's funny?
What's funny?
Well, the kid supposedly the puppet.
Mm-hmm.
Last name Bankman.
It's like
Bankman.
Right.
They're shoving it in our faces.
No, they are. They really are.
Bankman. Okay.
Frankman fried.
Fried. Yeah.
It's like made up.
Probably freed, but Bankman freed. Actually, that'd be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's running off on his yacht somewhere in international waters.
I think that whole thing was a gigantic false flag. I think that his whole buildup was all fake. It was all done for this purpose, to crash the system and crash crypto so they could bring in the government crypto. That's my opinion.
Yes. Yes, exactly. What do you call it? There's an acronym for it. I don't really care for it, and don't even want to say it to give it power.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, no, they do. That was the whole idea, I think.
Yeah.
If they're gonna get caught for their corruption and money laundering in Ukraine, then it better be to cause doubt in the crypto system. You know?
Yeah.
So, like, they have to use it if they have to lose it, you know? They're pretty sneaky. Pretty sneaky.
Yeah, they are.
But
speaking of that, I found this other meme on the show, and it ties right into what we're talking about. So this is perfect.
cool. But no, if they can turn it for evil, Satan is very sneaky.
Bernie Madoff versus Sam Bankman-Fried. I swear they grow these things in hatcheries. They look pretty similar.
I can't see what you're posting. So.
Oh, okay. It's a picture of Bernie Madoff and a Friedman guy right next to each other, and they very similar looks.
Huh.
Yeah, but they've been trying to crash the monetary system for a long time. It's just their latest effort.
Well, they have fear of a crypto that is not controlled by them.
Yeah.
And so creating doubt in anything other than something created by them, or saying, oh, well, this doesn't work. Here's something we can step in and help you, you know? It's that whole Hegelian dialectic. Problem, reaction, solution.
Yeah.
And they're already ready with the solution. So don't fall trap. No.
Don't fall for the trap. New Q post today. You see it? These new ones.
Looked them up earlier. Yeah.
They don't have the same ring to my ear as the old ones.
Exactly.
And here's
I feel that.
This one today, it's number 4963, November 18th.
I think they are.
Dominion, SOS offices, investigators, researchers, whistleblowers. patriots in trusted positions, trust yourself. You have seen the truth. Time to show the world. Focus, focus. Ascension, Q. It's just weird. I don't know. They seem empty, don't you think?
Yeah, somewhat. And it's definitely not the original Q.
No.
Hold on. I'm down to like 3% battery, so I might get cut off, but
Okay.
it's definitely not the original Q. So
Right.
But it's stuff that we need to be paying attention to, I think.
Could be, yeah. Yeah, I
So,
think Q's
whatever it is, it's worth looking at, but I might need to say goodnight. I don't know.
all right. Well, thanks for calling in today, Mr.
I'm
Roarback.
close. I just wanted to say goodnight before I got cut off. So,
All right.
but
Well, good night to you too. When it happens.
yeah, thank you. It's I just looked up earlier on Q-Light, so like I checked them out. I mean, I even like squinted my eyes to see if like the text kind of
Made a gun.
One of them looked like a freaking
Gun.
what do you call it? The statues on that island, the faces.
Oh, you mean Mount Rushmore?
No. That island where they just kept making like the statues of like giant faces.
Oh,
And
you mean
you know what I'm talking?
Easter Island.
Easter Island, thank you. Yeah, one of them looked like that, but other than that, I just like.
Okay.
Remember, they had the one Q post that looked like a gun.
Yes.
You know.
Right. I remember that for sure. Definitely. Yeah.
But I don't know. It's strange. It's definitely not the old Q, but.
No. Now here's the ABCs of what's going on right now. A, Biden signs government funding bill that includes $13.6 billion in Ukraine aid. And then B, Ukraine Zelensky signs virtual assets bill into law legalizing crypto. Then C, breaking exclusive, tens of billions of US dollars were transferred to Ukraine. And then using FTX cryptocurrency, the funds were laundered back to Democrats in the US. We all know that, right? Yeah.
So I made a friend with a gal, a manager that's at a store down the street, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm totally like for Trump, but I got to keep it quiet and stuff, you know." And so now I come in, and when she's working, like it's like she sees me on the camera and runs over, finds me.
That's cool.
She's like, "Oh, you know, you keep me upbeat and stuff," and like, anyway, we connected to where we can communicate now. So, but she texted me earlier. She's like, "So why is like Taylor Swift and all this on the news? What are they trying to cover up?" I was like, "Well, so there's like a whole bunch of articles, like a dozen of people that are related associates of Epstein coming out."
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I was like, they're looking at Hunter and Joe in his dealings, and there's the whole FTX thing where it's donations to Ukraine laundered through FTX and back to the Democrat Party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Second biggest donor next to Soros. Are you kidding me? And then they claim bankruptcy because they are defaulting, you know.
After
And
they
then
supposedly hacked $2 billion, I think that was them doing it.
and then I hear after they declared bankruptcy, that like Cuba claimed all the crypto, something like.
Okay. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, something after the bankruptcy. Like, I think it was Cuba that stepped in and said, "No, we're taking this because you owe us or whatever." And then dude flees on his boat, and probably international waters. I don't know, but
Wow.
theory. That's my.
I'm sure that the Illuminati or Cabal or whoever is taking good care of it because he did his job. If
Well, he was a puppet. They were trying to say he was some crypto genius, but he was like the
he's an
son
idiot.
of.
He's an idiot. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was like the son of some professor at Stanford, I think.
Right.
And it was just money laundering back into the Democrat Party.
Yeah.
And he was a puppet.
Oh, yeah.
Or so whatever. But
Right. And if you all feel like you don't fit in, here's something. Yeah. Here's something for you to think about. If
you can always sell out to the Democrat Party because they'll put you in a puppet situation.
It's good we don't fit in. It means we're not assholes.
Hey, it's just you can be a useful idiot. You know, and they're the ones that are taken out first as soon as communism is put in place. Anybody that's been in a communist country will say, no, heck no. It's been proven that it's never succeeded anywhere. And why would these people be stupid enough to want it here? Yuri Bezmenov warned us years ago. If you guys don't know, Yuri Bezmenov, look him up. KGB de facto, and he told us, he gave us the whole layout of their agenda.
That's exactly what's happening now, yes.
I think, yeah.
Here's something good.
I got a meme, it says, like, I freaking warned you. Like,
when you get fired after finding out your husband has gay underwear hammer parties with a Canadian nudist cameraman you hired for the January 6th scam. Nancy, of course. Not so fancy Nancy.
looks like she's hammered.
Hammered. She's always hammered.
I know.
Yeah, she's a loser. Allahu Sahur.
Is that her? I got a meme I found that was a mid-air refueling plane, and a plane refueling underneath it, and the mid-air refueling plane said Smirnoff, and the other one was Pelosi.
Okay. I think I did see that one. Yep. Got the very smeared on.
Yeah. Mid-air refueling.
Extreme too, probably.
But it's
well,
not.
It looks like we got a little bit past the 2-hour mark. We usually like to keep it right around 2 hours. So I think we should probably say goodnight. And I'm itching like crazy, so I need to go and just itch myself or something. I'm going crazy here. Well, thank you for trying again, James. We're glad that you finally got through.
Yeah, sorry. My headphones are the problem. Every time I try and call in with my headphones connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't wear headphones. I tried it.
I don't know. It just seems like it's only a problem when I call into you. But
Could be. Maybe I'm not doing something right. That could be. I'm not that good at this kind of stuff, but.
Well, it's, you know what it is? It's just strange.
It is strange.
Downrange of strange.
Yes. Yes, because we're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious, and the paranormal is the new normal. Hey, where's Operation Shutdown? He's usually the one that triggers that. But I hope he's doing well wherever he is. If you're watching your reruns, hey, buddy, good to see you again. All right. Well, thanks again for calling in, James. Hopefully we'll see you next
brother.
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. However, okay, Monday we'll be doing a show. Then Wednesday, I might be doing a show from a different location. So look out for that. And then Friday as well from a different location. And might even do a live with Johnny in that remote studio. So keep your ears posted to the intranet, and we'll let you know about that. All right. Well, thanks, James.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Good night.
God bless y'all. Talk to you later.
All right. Talk to you.
Peace.
Okay. Oh, there he goes. Well, folks, we did it again. Episode 270. Can you believe it? Yeah. And looks like CJ is here. Good to see you, CJ. Glad that you made it. And I'm glad our friend Ralph made it to a show. And thank you to all of our mods and everyone who made it nice and comfy today. Even though I'm all itchy, I'm very comfy being here with you all. So thank you again. We'll see you on, what day is it today? Saturday already. Oh my goodness. See that? We went right into Saturday. All right, well, keep your cameras and phones pointed to the skies. Take a picture of the UFO. Come on to the Truth Quest and talk about it. Oops. I gotta. Thank you all. That includes everybody. You can come on a Truth Quest and talk about it. Until then, peace in.